Welcome to my beginning English class, lesson 44. How often? Welcome to my beginning English as a second language class. This is lesson 44 in an ongoing ESL class that I teach at Mount Hood Community College in Gresham, Oregon. Thank you for watching. How often? Always 100%. Every day. Every 10 days. How often? Usually 90%. Not every day. Every 9 days. How often? Frequently 80%. Not every day. 8 days. How often? Often 60%. Not every day. 6 days. How often? Sometimes 50%. Every day? No, 5 days. How often? Occasionally 40%. Every day? No, 4 days. How often? Rarely 30%. Not every day. 3 days. How often? Seldom 20%. Not every day. 2 days. How often? Hardly ever 10%. Not every day. 1 day. How often? Never 0%. 0 days. I drink coffee in the kitchen every morning. The arrow points to the answer. What's the question? What do you do every morning? The answer? Coffee. What's the question? What do you drink every morning? What's the question? When do you drink coffee? What's the question? Where do you drink coffee every morning? What's the question? Who drinks coffee every morning? Yes, I do. What's the question? Do you drink coffee every morning? I always drink coffee in the kitchen every morning. The answer, always. The question, how often do you drink coffee in the morning? I always drink coffee in the morning. The answer, drink. The question, what do you always do every morning? I always drink coffee. The answer, coffee. What's the question? What do you always drink every morning? The answer, every morning. What's the question? When do you always drink coffee? In the kitchen. What's the question? Where do you always drink coffee every morning? I do. What's the question? Who always drinks coffee every morning? What's the question? Do you always drink coffee every morning? He drinks coffee in the kitchen every morning. What's the question? What does he do every morning? What's the question? What does he drink every morning? What's the question? When does he drink coffee? What's the question? Where does he drink coffee every morning? What's the question? Who drinks coffee every morning? Yes, he does. What's the question? Does he drink coffee every morning? He always drinks coffee in the kitchen every morning. What's the question? How often does he drink coffee in the morning? He always drinks coffee in the morning. Drinks. What's the question? What does he always do every morning? Coffee. What does he always drink every morning? Every morning. When does he always drink coffee? In the kitchen. Where does he always drink coffee every morning? Who always drinks coffee every morning? Yes, he does. Does he always drink coffee every morning? Does she drink coffee at night? Number 1, no, she does not drink coffee at night. Number 2, no, she doesn't drink coffee at night. And number 3, no, she never drinks coffee at night. The answer, never. What's the question? How often does she drink coffee at night? Never. She never drinks coffee at night. Does she ever drink coffee at night? Does she ever drink coffee at night? Number one, no, she does not. Number two, no, she doesn't. Number three, no, she never does. No, she never does. Do you eat bacon and eggs for breakfast? Yes, I do. Do you eat bacon and eggs for breakfast every day? Number one, no, I do not. Number two, no, I don't. Number three, no, I usually eat cereal. Usually. What's the question? How often do you eat cereal for breakfast? I usually eat cereal every day. The answer is cereal. What's the question? What do you usually eat for breakfast? I usually eat cereal. Yes, I do. What's the question? Do you usually eat cereal for breakfast? Yes, I do. Number two, yes, I usually eat cereal. They often watch football on TV. Often. What's the question? How often do they watch football on TV? Football. What do they often watch on TV? On TV. Where do they often watch football? They seldom watch baseball on TV. Seldom. How often do they watch baseball on TV? Do they often watch baseball on TV? No, they seldom watch baseball on TV. This is the end of Beginning English Class Lesson 44. Thank you for watching.